I appreciate you clicking on this video. I hope by the end of it you enjoyed and you'll consider subscribing. Thanks so much. Today we're going to talk about optimizing our damage and getting the greatest advantage that we can off of every hit. Before we get into anything gameplay related, we should probably define what it means to be optimal. So as the fighting game glossary puts it, responding to a situation with the best possible action. It's almost always talked about in terms of combo damage that gives you the maximum possible damage while wasting the least possible meter. You always want to be optimal, but the fast, stressful pace of fighting games and you losing control of your mental stack means that sometimes you'll just mess up. Players who are consistently optimal under pressure, especially when the optimal choice has high execution and is easily messed up, are super impressive. I think some of the most impressive and optimal play that I've seen is in DBFZ. Watching, I don't remember what tournament it was, but I watched Kazunoko versus, I think, Fenridi, and like the level of optimization they have in that game to burn the least amount of meter but still kill people is ridiculous. They have it down to a science. So let's try and replicate some of that optimal play here today on Street Fighter V. In this game, a lot of the times you'll have to choose between taking your Oki or taking your damage, right? So times when you want to take your damage are if you're going to kill or if you're going to stun a lot of the time. So let me show you one of those combos. Ends in air throw and 267, right? That is like a combo you would do if you're about to kill or you're about to stun. This is a combo you would do if you want corner carry and you also want Oki because you get a double dash afterwards. You can see that's meaty as long as I do it right. And I'm also +3 on that double dash up. Again, there's a timing to it. I don't have the bot set to like actually jab me if the timing is wrong. But after that, after these medium hands, I'm just mashing forward dash because I get 2 dashes and then I'm +3 right in his face. So you get very good Oki off of that and amazing corner carry. We started on like this side of the screen pretty much and we ended up almost completely in the corner. A lot of the time what it comes down to is you need to pay attention to their health gauge and whether you can kill them with whatever optimal combo you know, or you need to pay attention to their stun gauge because a lot of the time you're going to have a different combo that will do more stun than your max damage combo. So then you have to think about those things while still playing the game, like still playing neutral and they're still coming at you. So it's a lot on your mental stack and it's a lot to think about while you're playing. That's why being optimal is so hard. Like it sounds easy in retrospect, like, oh yeah, I know this highest damage combo in this situation, but getting into it and then actually doing it under pressure is really hard. And then once you even identified that you can kill at this like range or whatever health they're at, or you can stun, you have to make sure that you have enough resources. And then you have to think about, am I willing to waste this amount of resources and not have that for the beginning of the next round in order to kill here? And if you don't kill after burning those resources, then you're even like double screwed. So you start to second guess yourself. And then even once you've confirmed that you can kill and you have the meters to do so, there's still a chance you drop the combo. That's what makes these games so hard and so entertaining to watch at the highest level. Is there's so many factors playing against the player that they need to like defeat within themselves before they can defeat the opponent. That's what makes it so entertaining to me. There's actually a combo on Colleen that is like that. It's her max damage combo. It uses 2 meters. It's that one right there. It's supposed to hit for 339. You saw the last part of her hands missed, but this part where you have to delay the slash while he's falling out of the air is not easy. It's actually pretty hard to time because you have to delay it a lot more than you're comfortable doing. And I'll hit this about 60% of the time. And that time I didn't even get the last hit of the hands either. And you're probably saying, well, that's close enough. Like you missed the last part of the hands. Sometimes that is the difference between life and death. Like that 25 damage that I'm missing out on. And arguably the biggest thing in this game that will affect your combo damage is your V trigger, because this is made to be a comeback mechanic. So if you can implement this into your combo route, you will do significantly more damage and more stun. Let me try and show you here. You can see there, that was a 2-bar combo with the V trigger slash at the end. And it did 354 damage with 550 stun. 550 stun is over half of most characters' stun bar. This is why so many people complain about the V-Trigger system, because of how big of a comeback factor it is. Colleen has a very good V-Trigger too. There's characters with better V-Triggers. There's characters whose entire game plans can revolve around getting V-Triggers. So just getting the shit beat out of them, popping V-Trigger, and then robbing you. And then you can get into this weird valley with some characters where they have good neutral tools, good buttons, special moves, whatever it may be, but they also have a good V-Trigger. So not only are you losing neutral, if you happen to beat them in neutral, then they just get V-Trigger and win anyways. And that's sort of the recipe for top tier characters in this game. Urien has a great fireball, great neutral tools, long ass buttons, and he also has Aegis. G also has all these things, and then he has like one of the best V-Triggers ever. He gets max potentiality, he can cancel his specials into specials, and essentially once he gets you in the corner and knocks you down while he's in V-Trigger, you have to make a lot of guesses very quickly to even have a chance at winning anymore. He also forces you to use your V reversal if you have it to try and get out of that corner once he's in V-Trigger and he's got you stuck there. Abigail, I think, has so much HP that some of those players who play him just are welcome to taking a ton of damage and then popping the V-Trigger and robbing your ass because he does so much damage with it. That's why you see some Abigail players who play with the tire just call that shit in because they don't care. Like, if you hit them and you stop the tire, they build V-Trigger. If the tire hits you, they get a giant combo. It's like a win-win for them. The only thing about those three is I think their V-Triggers are 3 bars, so there's no chance that they get 2 V-Triggers in one round. Colleen's got, like, nerfed to 2 bars, but that means that you could theoretically get it twice in one round if you're getting fucked up optimally. Like, if the other guy is leaving you at just enough HP, you could get it twice. That's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please consider subscribing. Next video, we'll probably have some gameplay and another topic that I learned about while grinding away.